What's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. We are gonna be using the home garage today. I'm always really excited when we get to use this thing because normally we work out of the shop and it's not often that we actually work here out of the garage, but we are not gonna be working on a car today. We are actually gonna be going to the desert this week and going camping with the boys. So I'm trying to get all of our stuff ready, AKA I'm trying to get this bike ready. Also gonna be finishing up this Razor this week. I worked on it a little bit over the weekend just for fun. I purchased a lot of upgrades for this bike because this is a kid's bike and we're gonna be putting some parts on this car that will hopefully make it a little bit easier for a bigger person to ride. Here's what we got today. Two things off the bat I realized we will not be able to install. Unfortunately, the thing I was most excited about, I got a swing arm from BBR that I didn't get a chain for. So I have this amazing swing arm that we can't put on because there's no chain for it. I also got some fork springs that I can't install either because I don't have a press here at the garage. So the swing arm and the fork springs are gonna take a back seat for today. But we have extended foot pegs, air filter, taller seat, new seat cover, a new exhaust system, and we actually have the most important thing in my opinion, which is larger handlebars, because these handlebars are honestly sized for a kid and your hands are actually really narrow on the bike. So this will help push your hands out, giving you a more stable ride. I'm gonna be the first to say I have absolutely zero experience when it comes to working on a dirt bike. I've never done it before. I have my other bike, but I've never done anything than just simple oil changes and stuff. I can't imagine it's gonna be too difficult. We work on cars. I imagine these are far more complicated than this little bike right here. So if I say things incorrectly or I do things incorrectly, just know it's because I know absolutely nothing and I'm literally just looking at it and figuring out as I go. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off the plastics because I know we need to take out the plastics, get to the seat, and I know to get the exhaust off right here, I'll probably wanna see. So I'm gonna start there and just kind of work my way to everything else. Turning into an epic fail. This seat doesn't fit. The stock seat comes with these brackets that allows it to kind of bolt to the side of the frame to actually like work. This is just a foam piece. I don't know if you're supposed to like take the stock piece and modify it and make this fit. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing, but the seat cover fits. The foam is the right size for it, but it doesn't. Okay, that's now the third part that won't work for today, but I promise you there's more, so let's just continue this. This is probably one of the weirder things I've ever done when doing an install on something, but I just got the stock air box, the carburetor's right here. I'm following the instructions, and it says that I need to chop off this choke shield right here. And this is one of the many reasons as to why I love this tank tool set. I don't know why, but it comes with this hacksaw. I'm not at the shop, so I don't have a cutoff wheel. I don't have any real tools, so I'm gonna have to go with a hacksaw, and I'm gonna try to, by hand, just... Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek. Live events are back, which means you guys are getting $20 off at SeatGeek with the code TJ. The next time you guys need to buy tickets for anything, whether it's sporting events, concerts, festivals, literally anything that requires you to buy tickets online, make sure to download SeatGeek and search for your stuff there. SeatGeek is the best and easiest way to shop for tickets. For example, here, I wanna get the Steelers and the Chargers game tickets. I'm gonna choose how many tickets I want. I'm gonna go to my map. I'm gonna click wherever I wanna go on the field. Let's go, you know what? Let's be in the end zone. Once I click the end zone, you're gonna see it's rated 8.7. What's great about this is it allows you to see what the field will look like from your seat position. You can clearly see why this is rated an 8.7. Look at the view from the field. And as I said, I have the hookup. Just use code TJ. You're gonna get $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. It is the best thing out there and it just makes life way easy. Click the link down below in the description to download the app and remember to use that code TJ for $20 off. Thank you so much for SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it. And I'm gonna try to, by hand, just saw this off, but I actually think I need to take the blade off because this actually won't fit. So let's try and make this work. I didn't show all of it, but doing that by hand took absolutely forever. But hey, we made it work. Now we gotta get all the metal shavings away from the carburetor so we don't risk any damage. What I'm doing is I'm removing a little bit of the carburetor so I can get to the main jet. There are two jets. There's a main jet and a pilot jet. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the main jet is the bigger one right here. I think the stock, I believe it comes with an 88 jet. We have a 102 jet. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that in. Little tiny guy. Intake installed. I don't have any oil, so I'm gonna have to do that another day. Also, FedEx just dropped off this fresh Calvin, so now he's gonna join us.
And this fresh t-shirt.
I'm gonna go ahead and install this exhaust system. Looks really, really good. Pretty simple. It's funny, working on cars and going to this, it's literally this like 2-foot pipe with a couple of things of hardware and that, so I'm gonna throw that on. Calvin already started disassembling the handlebars and now he's kind of taking everything apart. What does that even mean?
You know how like SpongeBob, it's like, hey, you are looking handsome today.
Let's go ahead and throw this on and assist Calvin with the handlebars. This new exhaust looks super good. Getting these bolts underneath to bolt on is very, very challenging. The fitment is like, I don't know if you can see it, but there like is no fitment to turn these bolts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a brief pause on the pit bike because we have a major chotch alert. And today the chotch alert isn't Calvin, surprising enough. It's normally Calvin, but today, it ain't him. Oh my gosh, a chotch has found his way into my home. Hello, sir. You're a long way from home.
Right? This is Coda.
What's going on, dude? Oh, looks like, oh, damn.
He's right here, okay, should we pull up?
You can park wherever you want. Did you invite him?
You invite him?
I didn't invite him.
Who invited this guy?
Not me, dude.
This car looks just as clapped as yours.
Okay, so as you guys know, I told you guys my Blitz collection was not complete, but now we're almost complete. So this is a set of wheels from Randy. Now, what wheels did you have this car on?
This was on my S14. They didn't last that long because I had it for probably like a month before you. And I heard you wanted to add to your collection, so I hit him up.
And of course, this has Randy's Hot Boy fitment on here.
Yep. Rubber band tires.
Rubber band status. I don't know if we're gonna run. I mean, we're definitely not gonna run these tire setups. We might have to change the size.
At least test fit them.
Okay, well, the car's not gonna be driving for quite a while.
Actually, no.
Dude, I got roasted for putting an SR in my S14.
Why?
Everyone's like, oh, I see that everywhere. Such a disappointment.
Who cares?
That's what I was like, yeah. I was kind of like,
yeah, who cares,
weak.
guys? Just let him put his SR in there.
I was like, dude, I have rotary, have JZ, have RB, I don't have an SR. That's like a trio. You have to have the SR in there. Anyways, this is gonna be dope. So this actually will fit the S14. We might need to change them a little bit because they might be a little bit too aggressive in the rear. Randy's running a 10.5. I originally was gonna spec them to about like a 9.5, but we'll throw them on the car. We'll see how they fit. It'll be funny, so it's worth doing. But let's get these things out and get a better look at them. If you guys don't watch Randy's channel, I'll link it down below. You guys can go check it out. But this is a 350Z drift build he just did. Looks pretty good. I like the delivery on it. You can tell he literally just destroyed his front bumper. Like it's actually inverted. But this is like the same thing as my 370Z minus the cage inside. Angle kit up front. I'm definitely not running as Hot Boy wheels as TE37s on my car, but stripped interior. He has a hydro angle kit. I think that's pretty much it. Is it on dual caliper? It is. Super clean setup. Looks good. Used and abused. That's the way it should be. He was down here because he was picking up another set of wheels for another car. And then also he was dropping off these Blitz that I bought from him a couple months ago. But super, super cool to see this car in person. Really, really hype on these wheels. So they'll fit on my S14, but what's really cool is that the specs on these wheels, specs for all 90s JDM cars are almost all the same. They're not all perfect, but for example, you can run those TE37s on the RX-7 on the Supra, and I can run those Advan GTs on the RX-7, and they pretty much work flip-flop of each other. And those specs on those Blitz should be able to work almost pretty good, I think. It's either gonna be a hit or miss. It should work pretty good or it's gonna be horrible on the FD or the Supra. So I think tomorrow I wanna throw those on that car and that car just to see how it looks, because full polished Blitz 03s with gold hardware is what I was gonna do on the S14 anyway, so I don't need to do any of that, and it will look really, really good on both these cars. So I'm really excited to try that out. I know we didn't really show us finishing at the end, but hold on, before we start, let's give an overview of what we got. So we have a new exhaust pipe. We have a new set of handlebars with extended cables too. So these are bigger and taller, much nicer. And we have a new intake, and in the carburetor, we have a jet that's a 102 size. So let's get a little sound test. Calvin, fire her up. It should sound a little bit deeper, a little more smoother. Just like that. That sounds as smooth as Calvin's butt. It looks good.
What did you just say?
I said it sounds...
Don't repeat it! It was... Don't repeat it.
It's as smooth
As...
butter. It has to be really cold though for it to stay smooth. Give us... Oh! 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 God! Are you... do you need help?
Oh...
Is the choke off at least?
I don't know. You were touching it.
There.
You're a fucking shot.
Yeah, dude. Oh, she sounds like a ripper. Riding off in the sunset, literally. Dude, it sounds so good. Well, sweet. So we didn't get to install our seat. Didn't get to install the swing arm. I still have foot pegs to put on it that I haven't done. Am I missing anything else? Oh, and the rear spring and the fork springs. Kind of a lot of stuff, but it's a good update. So we have a lot of stuff to do before we go out to the desert. We have a lot of stuff to throw on this. I'm gonna try to get some of those pieces. Maybe I can fix, I'm gonna try to get the chain that I need. I'm gonna try and get the tool I need for the fork. Hopefully I can get that done and we can get it ready. Wow, can we just take a second? The California sky. This is beautiful. It's about 85 degrees right now. The sunset is just looking so good. This is the garage I always dreamed of, was something just like this pretty. Now just wait till we actually build the shop. I'll give you guys an update on that soon. We're just waiting for the county to approve our plans up on the other side of the house for the shop. But I see this. This is just like a little taste of what's to come. All right, here comes main Chooch himself, the fatty Chach.
He's money, boss! He's money!
Careful. Did you guys just have a ride together?
Yeah.
Dude, that exhaust sounds sweet. How'd she feel?
Oh, she's great.
Wait, did you just mod the bike?
Yeah, dude, we just did some pit bike mods. The front brake feels good, new tension.
It's a little...
Stalled out.
I didn't do that.
It's a little what?
It's a little... You have to like squeeze pretty hard. Is that a bad thing? Like it's here, it starts, and then you have to...
I think that's kind of what you'd want.
Okay.
I'll feel her out. She looks good, she sounds good. I'm super hyped. Words cannot describe how happy it makes me to have a garage that looks like this, a spare set of 03s chilling in the back, and then around the corner of the house have these things right here. I literally can't even tell you guys. I have been working for something like this. I've been dreaming of a house like this for so long, and I've been working at it for the past 8 years nonstop, and anything you want to do can become possible if you work hard enough, even being a major chotch. Sabrina's been working super hard to be the biggest chotch she can, and she's true. Even though she doesn't know how to order seatbelts, she's gonna keep working at it, and she'll find the right set eventually. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanksgiving's coming up. My family's coming in town, so there might be a little bit of a breakup of vlogs when it comes to the daily uploads. But trust me, when we hit that December, when we hit that Vlogmas, that's when you guys know. Sorry, the camera's out of focus right now. Everything is back on. Will not miss a day. I apologize for the infrequent uploads. I'm doing my best. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and keep moving forward.